Hello and welcome to this video counting down 5 things it would be cool to include in a Days Gone sequel. Alright, let's get into it. Number 5. More destructible environments. A good example of an open world game series that has highly destructible environments is the Destroy All Humans series. While Days Gone has a vast, expansive world in which to play, very few things in the environment can be destroyed. Destructible environments are a fun way to make a game more immersive and realistic. Days Gone is already fairly successful in this domain, but an extra feature such as this would further such success. Number 4. RPGs and grenade launchers. The inclusion of RPGs, grenade launchers and other explosive projectile weapons would complement the more destructible environments already suggested quite well. But mostly these weapons would be useful for taking out huge hordes and blasting through enemy camps. The strength and ferocity of enemies already increases quite significantly throughout the current game, and while it is possible to purchase more powerful weapons in response to this, don't you just want to shoot a rocket into a rager's face or butt crack? It would be useful and ever so much fun. Number 3. Turn normal enemies into freakers. In the current game, you can already turn hostiles against their own campmates with the right crossbow bolt. But this new feature could be a good alternative with similar but slightly different effects. If you could dip a crossbow bolt in freaker blood, or use a virus-poisoned blow dart against enemies, you could turn them into freakers and let them attack the rest of their camp. That should be another thing to include in the list. Blow dart pipes. Shame it's only a list of 5 things. We couldn't include 6. That would be madness. Anyway, this ability would make for a good prank to pull on those mischief-making enemies and an efficient way of clearing a camp without using up too many resources. Number 2. The option to use other vehicles. This is a tentative suggestion, as there are good reasons for only being able to ride your own bike within the game, but it would be cool to make use of some of the many other vehicles strewn around the environment. Some could work and some not. Perhaps some could be repaired with scrap and filled with fuel to get them started. The use of cars would be helpful in many scenarios in the game, as is the case in games such as Grand Theft Auto. How rad would it be to find a tank somewhere and get that working to drive around the map? Number 1. The ability to set up a camp anywhere you choose. Throughout the game, you could acquire camping supplies and equipment, such as the components for a tent, and firewood, and so forth. When in possession of all the requisite components, you could choose a place that seemed appropriate and set up your camp. For example, up high and away from the majority of freakers in the given area. This would give you the chance to sleep and provide a new save point, and a place to store certain items from your inventory for the next time you're close by, like setting up a checkpoint on your travels in a place of your choosing. You could also collect materials to fortify and expand your camp, such as metal or wood for fencing to keep out enemies. A bit like in Minecraft, just to a lesser extent, and not all square and blocky. Well, there we are. That's the list of cool things to include in a Days Gone sequel. What do you think? Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree? Do you have your own suggestions for things to include? Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a good hard thumbing if you liked it, and subscribe for more. By the way, you can also check out my Days Gone playthrough series on this channel. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.